What's up, guys? We're back for more. I should have done this on stream maybe, but I completely forgot that Nintendo Directs usually are completely different. No, well, not completely different, but they have more stuff during the Japanese stream or Japanese videos. So we're gonna be watching that. This is actually 4 minutes longer than the version that we got. So I expect a couple of things. I think the rare games are not going to be here. But there's another game coming to the Nintendo Switch Online in Japan. But for those who don't know, you can actually access those games if you just change the or you have an account, a Japanese account, you can play those games. What the hell is this? RPG something, no? Another Animal Crossing. So this is like Fantasy Life, but not Fantasy Life. What is this? Free. Nice. But yeah, that is new. Gundam Breaker 4. That was also announced for the West. Never been into Gundam. But this games also looks so meaty. Like there's so many options for you to build your mechs. The last mecha game that I played was the Demon X Machina, which has a sequel announced, but they haven't shown anything. Seems like more than 1 year, I think, since they announced it. I'm guessing that's going to be. I mean, the first one was Switch exclusive for like maybe 1 year, maybe a little bit less. Then it came to PC, but not any other platform. I'm thinking Demon X Machina 2 would be multi-platform, like everywhere. I think it's good for first for the first game in a franchise to be exclusive, because usually they get deals, help with marketing, sometimes development. Super Monkey Ball. I'm still surprised that there's a new one. I mean, what is there left to remake? I think there was a golden collection, something like that, right? That came with all the good ones. There was also the 360 version, which was not as well regarded, but that also had like a remake or port. I'm not sure. But yeah, very surprised there's a new one, an actual new one. And I still don't know how this is going to work. But it should be pretty hectic. But yeah, if you've never played Super Monkey Ball, you should change that, because these are very creative and very fun games. I mean, they're super simple, but they're all skill, you know. I don't know if you ever seen speed running, but this game, when they are speed run, are super fun to watch. Oh, so this was only on this was only on the what is it called, montage on the Western Direct. Raw Fury. I I recognize Snufkin. So yeah, I kind of recognize that character, but I don't know where it's come from. So I just read that this is coming to PS4 and PC as well, and Switch, which is great. Stories 2 is still a PC and Switch only, right? Never came to other consoles. So yeah, more people experiencing these games. It's always good. I'm very excited about this one because I never tried it. I didn't have a 3DS, and I was about to get it on the iOS on my phone, but I don't like buying stuff there. So, and this is I'm very excited about this one. Atlas. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ogre Battle. On the actually, now that I'm remember, I hope that this Ogre Battle. Who was the developer publisher of those games? I don't remember. But going back to maybe going to the Switch online, and along with Ogre Battle 64. Ogre Battle 64, I think that was from EHQ, but was almost like first party. First, I think Nintendo localized it or published it on the West. I could do some digging. But yeah, this game is being like a spiritual successor of that. It's very exciting. Sorry about that. I was just changing screens. Ogre Battle. Who? What is this? Oh, it's the same. So a lot more in depth in this one. Oh, it's Enix. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Matsuno game. Yasumi Matsuno, sorry. But yeah, they would need to arrange that with Square Enix. I don't think Square Enix has any game on the Nintendo Switch Online. They've chosen to re-release their games like by themselves and individually. Developed by Quest Corporation. Yeah, the Pocket Jockey. I think this was a DS game. I mean, Solitaire. It's Solitaire with horses. Very cheap. Crayon Shinchan. That's a show, right? A Japanese show. They have like challenges. Hatsune Miku beatboxing. Dragon Quest 10. This game was launched what in 2010, I think 2011. 13 years. Winning Post 10, a new one. Very unique type of games here. Goes to show that Japanese are a lot more accepting of different type of games. I'm still don't know if this is a remake or a new one, new Contra. Epic Mickey. So yeah, Epic Mickey. First one being HD's. It's impressive because well, the second one then launched everywhere, right? Came out in Wii U, I think. It was like a Wii U uh, launch title. Epic Mickey 2, where you played with Oswald, I think. But the first one being in HD, finally, it's kind of funny. But yeah, Ogre Battle was by Quest Entertainment in Japan, and then it was published by Enix America. So it's not really. I don't know. I don't think if. I don't know if Enix has the copyright for that game. It will be cool to see it on Nintendo Switch Online. Mega Man Tensei 5. Also for everything, coming out for everything. It's good that this type of games, Atlus games, are now multi-platform. I wish that Persona 3 and all of those games came out to Switch as well, but they don't for some reason. It's very weird. But obviously, Shin Megami Tensei 5 having a bigger audience for a re-release. Apparently, it's a completely new route, and fairly long as well. Very excited about this. When there's a Switch version, and it's not like a game that needs to be like 60 frames per second, I usually play them on Switch. But if it's more a visual spectacle type of game, I go for PC. But this one definitely is going to be a Switch game for me. And then Ogre Battle 64 was also by Quest, localized by Atlus, actually. That is a completely new accessory. What the hell? Was not even putting attention. Very interesting. I wonder why this is not trying to be like a worldwide. Happy birthday to you. I mean, we have tools, right? Where there's also there's Rocksmith from Ubisoft. That also is like a guitar learning tool. Guitar Life from Hori. Oh, well, Hori is basically an accessory. This is the one that I saw that was unique for this Direct. Reynatis. It seems interesting. I mean, 3D action games, action adventure games are definitely my preferred genre. Hopefully this finds its way to this side of the pond. I think more devs should be doing this type of not that graphic intensive, you know, lower budget type of games. I think most companies will be a lot more successful, but who knows?
過去の島と廃れてしまった現在の島。過去の島で資源を集め、現在の島の復興を目指します。まずはライフと呼ばれる職業を選択。採掘士になって鉱石を調達したり、魔法使いになってモンスターを仕留めたり、大工になって家具を作ったり、ライフを自由に切り替えてあなただけの島を作り上げていきます。そして2つの時代を行き来して見えてくるこの島の真実とは。最大4人のオンラインプレイにも対応。島に招待したり出かけたり、遊び方は自由。あなたももう一つのライフを始めてみませんか？ファンタジーライフアイぐるぐるの竜と時を盗む少女は10月10日発売。任天堂スイッチピックアップタイトルその2。
Up title. World of Goo. So yeah, cool to see this physics-based. I mean, these type of games are more popular now, I guess. I don't know. That's a statement that I cannot really. That's the first game introductory level. But yeah, it's just having more stages. Basically, World of Goo 2 is World of Goo but with more stages. May 2023. Oh, I also read that this is actually a completely new game. Sword Art Online, and it comes directly to the Switch, unlike the other ones which were like 1 or 2 years old ports. But that means that the previous game is not coming to Switch, maybe. But apparently it bombed pretty badly, so this looks way better actually. I wonder how the business work for those type of things. Remake. Adventure games. Not really my thing. Hokkaido. Yeah, adventure games are not my thing. They are very popular everywhere, not just Japan. Suika game battle. Yeah, excited to play this with my nephews. Destroy them. They're going a little bit more in depth in this Japanese version. Well, you have time. You have time to drop stuff. But yeah, you can basically throw trash to to your opponent. $180 I think the base game is like 2,000, like 270 yen. Yeah, this should be like $1 or $2. Elden Chronicles. Also excited about that. Interesting that they announced Suikoden. Oh, and this is the Saga, new Saga game. Completely new. They haven't mentioned the Ender Lilies, Ender Magnolia here, right? El Shaddai. This was a very unique game back in the day. I think it came into the 360. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this was a big game. It was a big game in Japan. Not this one, but the prequel. Ender Lilies made a big splash. As this was this studio first game. I don't know if it's how big the team is, but the first game was very, very popular in Japan. So yeah, I totally see this being like a big hit in Japan. Yeah, like I said, this year not having like any really huge, game. I mean, the biggest game is going to be so far announced. Obviously, they may have something else, but the remake of Mario RPG, Thousand Year Door, that is a big game, right? It's both sales wise, time consuming, but maybe it may be a much 50-hour time game. That's going to allow me to play all these games, smaller games, and games that I have in my backlog that I haven't touched. Of course. He has to. What is this? New what's it? GQ? GQ Pro Baseball. Oh, what the hell? There's a Alucard and Goemon. There's so many. I mean, baseball is basically the biggest sport in Japan, without a doubt. There's this and Famista, and Nizunijun. Nice. ここからは任天堂から2つのお知らせをお届けします。まずはこちらをご覧ください。Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be the rare games. They're going straight to the... No, they're going straight to that. So their big game for Japan Nintendo Switch Online is Mother 3, which is from Game Boy Advance. This game has been, I mean, it's a cult classic, right? Just like the first two Mother games. And there's NES. I never played it. I mean, there's a fan translation, but I've never actually played it. But it's cool to see that they're at least releasing this in Japan. Hopefully one day right, we have an official release. You can actually, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online, you can go and download the Japanese version. Change your account to be a Japanese one. You can download Japanese games. They've also released Fire Emblem, which were exclusive to Japan there. So there are several games. Obviously, unless you know Japanese, Forever Blue. So it's a different name in Japan. Endless Ocean here. Diving adventure. So yeah, this is basically an adventure type of game. Yeah, which is more about like an experience. It's more about experiencing than playing. I was half spoiled about this one. Like I said, nowadays, because Nintendo has to update the eShop to launch all of these games later today, or the pre-order stuff like that. There are some people that have access to the back end of the Nintendo eShop. They found out, and they leak everything days before the Nintendo Direct actually comes out. And but if you know who they are, you can avoid them. But some stuff is going to appear if you use any kind of social media. So yeah, I was told that it was going to be Endless Ocean, but I think well, not what I saw is that it was going to be a remake, but no, it's a completely new one. But yeah, Penny Big Breakaway wasn't here, and the what is called the rare games also weren't in this one. But yeah, it has its own stuff, right? A bit more in depth with Unicorn Overlord. That was completely unique to this one. The Furyu game. This one, the Pro Yinkyu baseball game, was also unique to the Japanese one. So yeah, this was also good. I think this is going to be like I said, a very good year for me to catch up with a lot of the games that I have wanted to play but didn't have the time. Last year, most of the year, just Zelda was my life. I mean, I played other stuff here and there, and there's also the thing that I'm a really fighting game, very into fighting games, and I want to get good at fighting games. So I've been training quite a lot in fighting games, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and I actually streamed that. If you ever want to watch that, so that's what has occupied my free time in the last year. But since this year there may not be like this super huge title from Nintendo that's going to take all my life. I'm going to be able to catch up to some of these games that I bought over the years and never even play them, actually, some of them. And also to try smaller games like the Ender Lilies. I'm thinking about trying Ender Lilies to prepare for that. I mean, there's also games from other platforms that I want to try. I'm actually trying to start Elden Ring, which has a DLC coming soonish. I mean, it's like 4 months. So yeah, it's exciting times. This was a good watch. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe and you can follow me. You can also go and watch, like I said, my streams. Dr. Blitzk on Twitch. You can also watch them here in YouTube in this channel. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and see you guys next time.